connected already?
What?
You connected already?
Yeah, not to Gowdy, but I'm live. Bingo City. Oh, you. There you go.
I was gonna say
Now tighten that.
I haven't touched any of that yet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 2 of the day. We're going to wear our navy blues. Buzzer sounds. We will take on the Boston Junior Eagles. This Boston team knocked off Cleveland last night. This is their first game of the day. Cleveland Barons just lost to the Anaheim Ducks. Ducks beat the Barons 4-1 earlier today. Not sure what the boys are doing. Dumping out the pucks. Oh, that's the stick boy. We got a couple fans in the stand. We got a couple fans over here. Maverick Bailey, Buckets Hilton, rooting the boys on. We need a W. Led Fairfield a 9-1 winner earlier today over Cupper Academy after losing the first game to Little Caesars. They will play at 2:30 against Middlesex Islanders. We will play this game and then wait for our Sunday opponent. Sunday will be based on seeding. I assume there will be a crossover. But we will find out later today. We'll get set to go. This morning's game, we started piss poor, 2-0 lead for the Reapers about 2 minutes in. Started the second period, Joe hit Lapino with a pass. Lapino went in on a breakaway, went backhand roof. Thomas scored to make it 2-2. Palatnik scored to make it 3-2. And then the fucking wheels came off. We lost 5-3. Tyler Kasonen scored a shorty. Kasonen had a great game this morning. And here we are. We get set to play. And we're going to change the lines. Joey Lapino and Elder, McDonough and Tushev on the back end. Let's see if we got some mojo here in this game. We need some. Elder will step in for the face-off. This Boston team can play. Chase Camella will take the face-off against Elder. Camella's a good little player. Not sure where his dad is. I haven't seen him. Elder loses the draw. Boston goes D to D up the weak side. Blake Tushev's there. Joey has it. Joey falls, pushes it forward to Lapino. Lapino can't handle it. Boston pushes it in. Tushev takes the net. He's got 2 guys on him. Good reverse there to Kellen. Kellen has it. He looks to hit. Elder loses it. Plays it back to Elder. Elder 3-on-2 if they hurry. Elder across the blue. He's got Joe wide open. He plays it to him. Joey's in. Yeah! Woo! 1-0. 14:25 left in the first. Joey from Elder. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a fucking start we needed. Joey couldn't finish a naked lady up until this point, and maybe he'll get going. Elder took the blue, slid it across, and that's top titty for you people at home. Out comes Thomas, Maddox, and Victor. Luke and Lucas on the back end. Victor chips it in. Thomas and Maddox will chase. Maddox first to that puck. Maddox behind the net. Thomas with him. Maddox to Thomas. Thomas looks. He goes across the middle, chips it to Victor. Victor plays it back to Thomas. Thomas and Maddox there. Maddox takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. That's in. Oh, they're calling it a goal. Aegeus scores. The Eagles are arguing. I think it hit the goalie and went in. The goalie's saying no goal. But it doesn't matter. And here we go. 2-rip. 58 seconds into the game. Yo, top titty right there.
That was ew. Way to drive the net.
Thomas takes the face off. Buckets and Bailey have joined the broadcast booth. They're paying the broadcast for this game $150. Maddox across. He's got Thomas. Thomas is in. He scores. 3-0. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the group we thought we were getting. It's Buzz City. And Boston calls timeout. There's no timeouts in this. There are no timeouts in gameplay. I'm not going to lie to you. I think this lemonade that Chris Hilton gave me has juiced up everybody. Chris Hilton providing lemonades out in the lobby. He might have a little bit of tequila in there for the folks at home.
But it's not even lemonade, Mom.
It's a joke, Bailey. Jesus Christ.
Get it.
What time you guys play? 2:30.
2:30. We're playing.
Out comes Clements Palatnik. Mikey Longo, Luke, and Lucas stay on the back end. 3-0. A minute and 9 seconds into the hockey game. Luke plays it up. It hits Clements. Clements blew a tire. Boston's offsides. McCaffrey dumps that deep. Clements will step in for the neutral zone draw. Max Gowdy wearing his practice uniform. He's been in those for the last 2 weeks. Perhaps the pro shop will pick up a uniform for Max at some point this season. It will be nice. Gowdy comes out to play it. Oh boy, Gowdy almost got wrapped there. Nice job by Max, recovers. Max kicks that to the corner, and here comes Palatnik over the pressure. That goes in on Gowdy. Gowdy kicks it to the corner. Luke side in there. Luke plays it up to Longo. Longo battles. Boston player goes for a change. Luke Siding comes in. He battles. I believe the Boston player broke his stick. That puck goes behind the net. Sidon's there. He's battling one or two guys. Sidon ties up a player. In comes Clements. Clements does a great job. Kicks it to himself. Luke bodies a guy. Clements gets it. Plays it to Palatnik. Palatnik plays it out. Mikey Longo in a foot race. Longo in a 1-on-3. Out comes Lupino. Out comes Elder. Longo tried to take a shot. It got deflected. Boston plays it deep. Joe cuts across the middle. That is left for, here comes Borden. Borden plays it up. He's got to Joey. Joey plays it out of the zone. He tried to get it to Elder. He could not. Lupino in a foot race for the puck. Uh-oh. Elder in the middle. Boston try to play it across. Lupino. Oh, Lupino and Elder both knocked down. They're going to call a penalty. That's interference. We're going to the power play. Interference, 11:56, 3-0. PHC. We will go to the power play. Logan comes out and Civarelli. Civarelli comes out with Borden. Elder, Joey, Lupino stay for the power play. Elder wins the draw. Joe pushes it back to Civarelli. Lupino has it. Lupino circles. He's going to play it back to Civarelli. Civarelli moves it across to Logan. Logan looks, plays it to Elder. Elder plays it back. Joe's in front of the net. Borden, oh nice, plays it to Lupino. Joey shoots. Score! Woo! Back-to-back goals. Buckets called it. Joey from Lupino and Borden. It's 4-0 PHC. And here goes the freight train. Great pass by Lupino. Joe is camped in front of the net. Joe normally is not in front of the net, but he was. I have no idea, Buckets. Joe is playing. We told him to chuck his stick into the stands. He's got a monkey on his back. We were going to catch it. He don't listen. Kellen across the blue leaves it for Thomas. Thomas working. Everybody got a little bit more hop here after the first shift. Victor comes in. Here comes Boston. Try to chip it around McDonough. McDonough says no chance. Here comes Tommy. Tommy. Victor thought Tommy was going to cross the blue. He does not. Thomas went for play. And we go offside. 11:07 left in the first period. 4 rip the score. If you are a late tuner, you are seeing that correct. It is 4 rip. PHC. Tushev has it at the red. He plays it to Thomas in the middle. Boston picks that up. They play it wide. McDonough breaks that up. Tushev. Nice play, Blake. Blake reverses angles. Reverses sides. Plays it to McDonough. McDonough hits Thomas. Thomas crosses the blue. He falls down. Victor has it. Come on, Victor. Victor. Oh, he tried to shoot it. Deflected, goes behind the net. Victor, like a dog on a fucking bone, chasing guys. Here comes Tommy like a dog on a bone. Here comes Maddox. like a dog on a bone. Blake keeps it in. Aegeus pushes it forward. Victor goes for a change. Out comes Mikey to mix Longo. Thomas comes for a change. Out comes Clements. Boston comes around. Mikey angles. Clements picks a pocket. Comes back. That's popped forward. Here comes Tobias. Jumps over to Tobias' stick, but Clements is there. He tries to get it to Longo. He does. Longo leaves it off for Seiden. Nice job, Lucas Anaker. If you don't make that play there, it's a 3-on-0 the other way. Great job by Lucas. Keeps it in the zone. Luke pinches. Plays it off the wall to Nash. Nash plays it back. Clements has it. He's going to take a shot. That's deflected. It comes right back to Clements. Clements is dumped. Clements going up against the Twin Tower back there. Dude is a monster. That kid's got to be 6'1". He's bigger than Mav Kuhn. And Mav Kuhn is a monster. Boston takes 2 whacks at it, goes behind the net. Lucas is going to pinch like a freight train. He goes in, he's bodied, he goes down. Nash comes over. Luke Seiden goes for a change. Out comes Logan Borden. Borden. Shot out. Clements goes for a change. Longo puts one on goal. Good save by the goalie there. Mikey Longo tried to go near side. Out comes London Elder. Civarelli comes to the point. Borden back to Mikey. Mikey toe drags. Mikey's bodied. Lapino in the slot. Lapino's still in the slot. Elder. Elder almost pulled that through. Mikey gonna go for a change. Out comes Joey. Civarelli's gonna get it. He's got Joe far side. He hits London Elder in his ass cheeks with it. Elder comes across the blue. Elder leaves it for Joe. Joe toe drag, shoots. Goalie makes a save. Elder try to get it back. Joey comes in to help Elder. Boston comes away with it. Good step by Borden right there. Elder pushes it forward. Boston gets it. Play it out to the red line. Elder there. Lapino pushes it forward. Here comes Elder in the slot. Lapino has him. Deflected. Good idea. Try to go 1-2 right there. Here comes Boston through the neutral zone. Civarelli pushes it wide. There's a guy wide open. That goes up into the rafters. 7:53 left in the first period. 4-3. 4-zip the score. Hey, good luck, boys. Yo, good luck, Buckets. Mid Fairfield folks will head to their game. Out comes Thomas. Out comes Maddox. Out comes Victor, Blake, and McDonough on the back end. Thomas. D-zone draw to Max's left. Thomas wins the draw. Blake gets it behind the net. Blake has it. He's got McDonough far side. Loses it. Thomas comes in to help out. Thomas turns. Throws it up to Victor. Victor's got Maddox in the middle. Victor pressured. Victor stepped into. Puck goes behind the net. Maddox chases. Kellen had pinched. Boston's going to push that out. Tushev's there. Tushev has Victor. Victor's got Thomas. Victor knocked down and takes a guy with him. Thomas has it. Thomas behind the net tries a stuffer. Maddox picks it up. Maddox spins from traffic, tries to play it in front. It's deflected. Goes behind the net. Maddox has it. Maddox. Thomas pumped it over the net. That was a good little play right there. Here comes Boston. Oh my God, the Boston player is just mowed down by the referee. He bangs the stick. That's Chase Camella. Camella was going to the races, and the ref stepped into his way, knocked him down. Thank you to the referee. Boston plays it out 2-on-1 if they hurry. Lucas and Luke are back. Lucas pressures, picks a pocket. Nice job by Lucas. Boston picks up that loose puck. Thomas pressures. Nice play by that Boston kid. Goes in on Max. Nice save, Max. Victor has it. Thomas and Maddox are going to go for a change. Victor's going to lay it out nicely. Out comes Tobias. Out comes Clements. Here comes Victor. Palatnik comes out. Louis Palatnik is going to pick that puck right off. Palatnik had it. Tried to kick it through. Could not. Palatnik's going to get it back. Boston goes for a change. McCafferty right off the bench for Boston. Slows down the rush. Lucas is pinched. I'm going to call a hand pass there on Clements. Clements is lucky he didn't lose a finger right there. Clements in for the neutral zone draw. Boston wins the draw. They play it back. Palatnik will chase. Palatnik forces it to the other side. Boston goes up the gut. Uh-oh. Lucas in a foot race. Boston comes in. Max Gowdy steers that to the corner. Lucas away from pressure. Goes to Luke. Luke side him. Looking for Palatnik. He's got him. Palatnik and Nash on a 2-on-1. Palatnik has Tobias. Slides it across. That's Bingo City. Excellent fucking play by Palatnik. 5-0 PHC with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period. Puck tipped through. It was a foot race. Palatnik goes in on a 2-on-1 to Tobias, and Tobias deposits that into an empty net. Great job by Palatnik there. Out comes Elder, Lapino, and Joey. And ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea where this fucking team has been. But they're here. Offsides by Boston. We'll get a neutral zone draw by Elder to Max's right. Borden and Civarelli on the back end. Elder wins it to Civarelli. Civarelli has it. Plays it up to Elder. Elder, oh, tried to get it to Joe. He couldn't. Borden steps. He's got it. Plays it off for Elder. Elder can't handle it, but it comes right to Lapino. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Elder, the trail. Lapino drives. He was looking for Joe in the slot. It got deflected. Here comes Boston the other way. Elder hunts this kid down. Elder's probably one of the fastest kids out here. He's got fucking rockets on his skates. And he caught that kid. That comes to Joe at the half wall. Joe steps forward, leaves it for Elder. He's a little bit behind him in his skates. Here comes PHC on the back. Nice job by Borden. Not going to go in on Gowdy. Gowdy plays it to Joey. Joey has it. He looks. Joe's rubbed off. Comes back to Joe. Elder comes in to pressure. Boston battling. Elder comes in. That comes to Borden. Borden plays it to Joey. It's out of the zone. Civarelli surfing. Angles the Boston player. Takes a whack at him. There it goes. Elder and Joey are going to go for a change. Lapino going to chip it in nicely. Great fucking play by that line. Lapino does his job, gets the red, chips it deep, goes for a change. Out comes Maddox, Tommy, Victor, Kellen McDonough, and Blake Tushev on the back end. 3:56 left in the first period. 5-0 the score. Last time we scored 5 goals, fucking Richard Nixon was in office. We got some Boston Junior Eagles folks listening to the broadcast today. We tell it how it is here. Maddox plays it to Tommy. Oh, good save. The Eagles goalie makes a good save. Tim Clements doing a fine job on the camera. That comes to Victor. Victor has it, had McDonough, takes it, shoots, he scores. 6 red. Not sure if the goalie saw that one. Victor skated around the top of the circle, shot it. Bad angle for the goalie. That's in the back of the net. Tommy loses the draw. The pressures, it comes right to Tushev. Tushev looking for Tommy, finds Maddox. He can't handle it. Here comes Boston across the blue. Camella shoots. Gowdy blockers that. You got no chance of scoring from there on Gowdy. If you do, Jesse will make him walk back home to the hotel in Troy. Oh boy. Boston player falls down. Aegeus and Victor on a 2-on-1. Tommy trying to join as a 3-on-1. Aegeus in, plays it across. I don't think Victor was ready for that. Maddox looked like he was going to snipe one. He slid it across just under Victor's stick. 2:57 left in the period. That puck goes all the way across. Shot, that goes behind the net. Lucas will be first to that. Lucas scans the ice, plays it up the wall to Aegeus. Boston steps off the wall. Nice job by Victor. Pushes that out. Maddox goes for a change. So does Victor. Out comes Palatnik. Out comes Longo. Out comes Clements. Luke's got Clements. Oh, he's tried to see him. Couldn't get it to him. Puck comes to Louis Palatnik. Palatnik. Boston's offsides. They call it 2:12 left in the period. 6 rip. The score. We've matched our season high total in goals against the Boston Junior Eagles. This team's a wagon. This should be a top 10 program. So to start this game 6-0, it looks like this PHC group has awoken from the dead. Clements wins the draw. Back comes to Palatnik. Palatnik has Mikey Longo driving center lane. Palatnik puts on the brakes. Palatnik is slammed into the wall by Birch. Birch is a monster. Mikey takes it behind the net. He's pressured. Mikey gonna leave it off for Luke. Luke pushes it behind the net. Luke has a guy draped all over him. Shakes him. Plays it off the wall. Louis Palatnik falls. And Boston plays it out. Boston's got a guy wide. They don't play it to him. Longo and Palatnik. Longo is tripped up. Out comes Elder. Out comes Lapino. 1:21 left in the period. That goes in on Gowdy. Not sure Gowdy saw it. Oh boy. That puck's kicked to the corner. Gordon plays it to Longo. Longo has Lapino. Lapino across the blue. Mikey goes for a change. Lapino has Joe coming off the bench. Lapino leaves it for Joe. Joe back to Lapino. Lapino to Elder. Elder pushed. Lapino comes in to get it. Nice job. Joey just pushed the kid in front. Shot. Oh, Lapino was looking for top corner there. Here comes Boston through the neutral zone. 3 guys back, 4 guys back. Nice job by PHC to get back pressure. That puck comes a shot in on Gowdy. Can of corn. 36 seconds left in the period. Elder. D-zone draw. Wins it back. McDonough will chase. That comes to Lapino. Lapino hits Joe. Joe tried to push it to Elder. Could not. That goes in. Elder is in. Lapino has it. Looking for Joey. Oh, goes back door. Joey looking for McDonough. McDonough plays it down to Joe. Joe walks, plays it to himself. Kicks it to Lapino. Lapino dumps a kid who's going to go to the box with 6 seconds left in the period. Lapino skates right to the box. I mean, he didn't mean it. I don't know why they got to give him a penalty. We'll be sure to end it here for 6. Junior Eagle talking to the ref. It's Cam Elric. Good little player. Elric probably telling the ref, listen, Camelo was going to go in for a breakaway. He got in his way. Maybe he can move next time. D-zone draw. That's kicked in on Gowdy. McDonough is going to eat it. Great job by McDonough. And the 1, 6-0, your score. Your goal scorers, Joey with a pair. Thomas, Maddox, Tobias, and Victor. That right there was our best period of hockey against a very solid hockey team. Shots are, what are the shots, Timmy Clements? 10-9 us. According to the Gaudi meter. We will pretend that that is correct, as we do every game. We'll be short-handed here for 1:24, and then we will get back to 5-on-5 hockey. We're running low on lemonade here. If Chris Hilton might be watching, could use another lemonade. Tim Clements said this was a strong lemonade. Maybe it worked. Jen Clements, if you're listening, Tim Clements would love one of these lemonades. Tommy, bag of fucking donuts, and Maddox Aegeus will come out to kill with Luke and Lucas. We'll be short for 1:24 to start the period. Tommy pushes that puck to the wall. Tommy and Luke chase. Boston D-man throws it to his other D. Maddox in on that. Maddox pressures. Maddox falls. In comes Tommy. We're short-handed. These guys got to get back. That's chipped by Luke. Luke knocks Richardson's stick out of his hand. That's an icing. Minute and 2 left on a penalty. Out comes Civarelli. Out comes Borden. Tommy with an offensive zone draw to the goalie's left. Boston wins a draw. They try to stretch pass. That's knocked down. Aegeus has it. Oh, he had Thomas. Boston pushes it out to the neutral zone. Civarelli's got it. Civarelli is going to throw that in on goal. Boston ices the puck. This Boston team don't know what hit them. Clements comes out with Victor to kill. 42 seconds left in the penalty to Lapino. Lapino went for a trip. For those of you who are tuning in late, you missed an absolute flurry of activity. Elder made a beautiful pass to Joe to start the game. Joe goes top titty, and from there, this team started to find a rhythm. And here we sit 6-0 with 19 seconds left on the man advantage for Boston in the second period. Boston shoots, they score. Top shelf there for Boston. A power play goal for Richardson. I don't think Gaudi ever saw that. Seiden and Amaker out on the back end. Mikey Mitz, Nash Tobias, and Louis Palatnik come out. 6-1 to score, 13:49 left in the period. Tobias wins the draw to Lucas. Lucas chips it forward, looking for Mikey. Comes back to Mikey. Mikey has it. Nash is offsides. Neutral zone draw for Tobias. Tobias wins another draw. Amaker, drop pass to Palatnik. Palatnik plays it across. Comes right to side and takes a shot. Hits two bodies. Oh my God. Tobias has his head in a blender. Tobias almost had his helmet ripped off. Yeah, an offensive zone draw for PHC. Tobias will step in to the goalie's right. Tobias try to win it forward. He does, but he can't get to it. Palatnik and Tobias working in the corner. Longo. Luke Seiden steps in. Nice job by Luke. Turns his body. Accepts contact. There comes the Longo. Longo loses it. Gets it back. Tobias working. Boston gets it. Palatnik goes for a change. Out comes Rock Lapino. Lapino was wide open in the slot. Here comes Nash for a change. Boston has it. Shot. Oh! Gowdy makes a save. Elder comes out. Boston has it. That's chipped forward. Rocco goes. Mikey working in the corner. Somebody drops a stick. Elder, Joey, and Rocco. Joey's coming in from the weak side. That comes to Lapino, and Joe battling there for it. Lapino has it, trying to chip it to Joe. Elder's going to pinch. Joey, good stick pump. Plays it back to the point. Go D to D. Borden was there, thought about it, comes back to Joe on the half wall. Joe has it. He plays it to Borden. Borden steps around a guy. Good try by Borden. Just didn't happen. Luke Civarelli steps into a body. Joey. Oh boy, Joey just mowed a kid down on the wall. That puck comes to Joe. Elder knocked into. He plays it to Joe. Joe plays it back to Elder. 2-on-1. Joey to Elder. He's got Lapino with him. Oh, he tried to go behind his back. If that would have worked, it would have been absolute filth. Here comes Lapino. Lapino rubbed off. Joey there. Slows the guy down. They got to get back. All three of both our forwards will change their offsides. Mm-hmm. 11:04 left in the second period, 6-1 PHC. Aegeus comes out with Tommy and Victor, Blake, and Kellen McDonough. Puck comes to the wall. Tushev's there. Tushev throws it up just out of the reach of Tommy. Birch gets it for Boston. Oh, that's Fleming, sorry. Fleming plays it in. Gowdy, Canacon. Shots are 13-12 PHC. Boston dumps it around the net. McDonough is fucking pumped. The ref was right there, doesn't care. Victor has it, plays it back to Blake. Blake back to Victor. Victor behind the net, he's got to move it. He tried to stretch it to Thomas, or to Maddox, sorry. Boston picked that off. Plays it behind the net, McDonough there. Looking for Victor. Boston guy steps in front. Thomas comes in, picks that up, plays it to Thomas. Thomas, or to Maddox. Maddox try to play it, he can't. Boston has it. They play it up back into our own zone. Blake gets his pocket picked. Boston goes into the corner. Blake pins a guy. Thomas comes in. comes Thomas. Thomas has it, loses it. He's going, oh, dude, Thomas pumped this kid. That was a big time hit by Tommy. Boston comes away with it. Spin away. We're caught in our own zone here. We got to get a change. Blake bodies a kid. Thomas picks that up. Thomas has it. It's going to be an icing. Thomas, or Clement, Plotnik, and Tobias come out. 9:31 left in the second period, 6-1 the score. Boston, the only goal in this period, a power play goal. About a minute into the period. Tobias has it for the neutral zone. Tobias over the blue. Tobias is absolutely fucking buried. Ref doesn't call it. He literally put his whistle up to his mouth. Doesn't call it. Plotnik tried to get it back to side and he can't. Clement's there. Forces. Here comes Boston through the neutral zone. Guy driving in on Gowdy. Uh-oh. Nice job. Clement's back pressure. Clement rubs the guy out. We are not at the hitting level yet, but there are hits being thrown all over the goddamn ice. Clement has it. Plays it up to Nash. Nash has Plotnik. He hits him. Plotnik tries to dance. And Birch said, no, nobody's dancing here, friends. Birch knocks it down, plays it right to Luke's side, and Nash goes for a change. Out comes Rocco Lapino. Louis Plotnik goes for a change. Out comes Joey DiGaetano. Here comes Lapino. Lapino looking to dance. Lapino's dumped. Joey just throttled the kid. That's a penalty. Joey will go to the box for roughing. 8:21 left in the period. Nash Tobias was dumped in the corner. Lapino was pressured. Joe came right off the bench and pumped the kid. And we're going to be shorthanded. Civarelli plays it right to Boston. Boston, 2-on-1 down low. Shot. Gowdy, fucking big save. Pino and Elder will kill. Logan Borden's got to go around the ref. The ref has been in the way twice now. Civarelli throws it. That's going to be an icing. This kid comes out to play it. That should not have been an icing. Gias comes out with Thomas. A minute left on the penalty to Joey. Boston has it. Working out of the corner. Thomas forces it back down low. Kellen pushes it out. Thomas pressures. Boston throws it off the half wall. They spin away from traffic. Boston trying to get to the middle of the ice. That's it. 6-2. Another power play goal for Boston. Maddox across the blue. Pulls up. Toe drags, loses it. Comes to Lucas. Lucas has it. Plays it to Thomas. Thomas gets his pocket pick. Boston plays it. Victor plays it to Thomas. Thomas has it. Puts on the brakes. Throws it into the slot. Boston throws it out of the zone. Here comes Luke. Luke plays it to Thomas. Thomas has it. Plays it to Aegeus. He loses it. Boston pushes that out of the zone. Victor plays it off to Civarelli. He plays it to Thomas. Thomas has Victor. Thomas shakes. Thomas shakes again. Thomas shoots it into the corner. Here comes Palatnik. 6:16 left in the period. Boston has it. Thomas looking to change. Victor needs a change. Out comes Clements. Clements on the wall. Borden's gonna pivot. Finds Clements. Boston kid shot out. Oh, Boston right here. Boston try to play it up. We're offsides. Oh no, they don't. Longo comes in. Longo's gonna play it in on goal. Nets off. 6-2 to score. 5:44 left in the second period. Boston plays it up. Oh, nice touch pass by a Boston player. Tushev does a great job, pushes out to the corner, then steps into the kid. Great play by Tushev. Hell of a fucking play. Pushed the puck into the corner, took the kid's lane. Boston has it. Clements picks up the loose puck, plays it up to Palatnik. Palatnik tries to go around the guy. Palatnik's just rubbed off. Longo picks it up. Longo tries to go around. Puck goes behind the net. Back to Longo behind the net. Boston just skates into Longo. Holy shit, Tushev goes down and gets back up. Tushev gets it. Lapino comes out. Lapino has it. Lapino across the blue. Clements go for a change. Lapino loses it. Mikey goes for a change. Luke Seiden has guys wide. Oh, nice job. Lapino has it. He's got Joe with him. Leaves it for him. Joey shoots. Oh, hits the pad. I think he was looking for Elder, who was in the slot. Puck played down. Elder behind the net. Elder's got it. Throws it in front. Seiden has it. He plays it. Looking for Joe. Joe has it. Leaves it off for Elder. Elder has it. Looking for Lapino. Oh, hits a skate. It's there. Lapino's there. Again, Luke's there. Luke going to be first to that. Joe's going to cover for Seiden. That comes out. Here comes Boston. Well, Joe's back. Joe. This kid tries to lean on Joe. Joe fucking buries this kid. Good play. Boston gets it. Elder's there. Loose puck. Whew, that was some hockey right there. 3:26 left in the period. Two good chances to score. Luke Seiden, no stranger to fucking contact. Rocking and socking over there. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. It's the most energy I've seen out of this group so far in the 6 or so games we've played. Nice fucking stretch pass by Borden. Borden hit Aegeus on his tape. Boston player stepped up. Otherwise, Aegeus taps out to Tommy. We got a 2-on-1. That goes in on Civarelli. He kicks it to the wall. Boston's got it. Played it across. Hits Gowdy. Goes back behind the net. Borden slaps it off the boards. Here comes Borden. Borden has it to Victor. Victor rubbed off. That goes far side. Boston will be first to that. McCafferty in. Oh my God, Boston kid in front just pushed it wide. Victor got to get back. Victor's out of the zone. Gius loses his stick. O'Malley calling for a dump and change. Victor couldn't handle it. And Gius gets it. And Gius drives wide. He's bodied. Boston pushes that off. Tushev steps in. Takes a whack, plays it to a Gius who hits Clements. Clements takes a shot. That's deflected. Here comes Tobias. Here comes Longo. Tushev. It's a Longo. Longo. Battling along the wall. McDonough has it. 1:25 left in the period. McDonough across the red line. McDonough across the blue. Tries to lay it off for Clements. Clements is fucking crushed. Clements is battling with a Boston player at the blue line. Not sure who that is. Somebody's got to get back. There's a Boston. Oh, well, Tushev picks that off. Longo's offsides. They don't call it. Shot. Glove save. 1:06 left in the period. Wow, Longo's off. Ref was out of position. They don't call it. We'll take it. Lapino, Joey Elder, Amaker, and Luke Seiden. Lapino in on the draw. He walks forward. Luke Seiden pinches. Luke trying to play it forward. And not. 53 seconds left in the period. Boston drives. Elder picks it off. Joey plays into Lapino. Lapino, full head of steam. He crosses the blue. He shakes. He's got Elder coming with him. Lapino. Oh, he just pushed it wide. Joey has it. Tries to play it back to Amaker. Amaker chips it deep. Lapino is going to chase. Lapino needs some help. Joey going for a change. Clements comes out. Joey changed quick there. Luke Seiden protects the puck. There we go. Luke Seiden just going to pin it on the wall for the next half hour. Luke is being told to move it or he's going to go for a penalty. Luke pushing it. Boston comes away with it. That'll do it for the second period. 6-2 to score. Boston 2 power play goal. Not a great period by PHC. Had a couple of chances, could not bury. Gave up 2 power play goals. But nonetheless, a spirited effort so far. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plotnik, Tobias, Clements will start the period. Tushev, McDonough. Tushev whipping through the zone. Not sure what Tushev is trying to get himself psyched up for the third. Clements in on the draw. Clements wins it back to Tushev. Tushev chips that to the neutral zone. Boston will dump it back in their own end. McDonough tied up. He falls down. Clements picks it up. Clements plays it to Tobias. Tobias plays it to Palatnik. Palatnik drives wide. Boston scoops that up. They'll rim it around the boards. Chushev will get it at the point. Chushev going to dump it in deep. Clements loses his stick. Here comes Boston through the neutral zone. 3-on-2. Boston drives wide. Kid loses it. Kid's backdoor. Max makes the save. Goes into the corner. McDonough has it. Plays it right to Boston. Boston shot. That hits a stick and goes to the corner. Chushev plays it to McDonough. Wow, Boston keeps it in. Clements wheels behind the net. Clements takes a penalty. Will be shorthanded. Thomas. Maddox come out to kill with Borden and Civarelli. Thomas. Wins a draw to Borden. Borden try to rim it all the way down. Cannot. Boston gets it back. Borden ties the guy up. Borden battling. Civarelli there. 2-on-1 down low. Oh, God, that was almost a goal. Civarelli's going to the box for a trip. Boston has it. Try to tuck it behind the net. Cannot. Civarelli touches it. And with 13:07 on the clock, we will be shorthanded for 52 seconds of 5-on-3. Civarelli's going for a trip. Borden goes to the box. Wasn't on him. That I can tell you. O'Malley, it's 52. .13:07 left in the third period, 6-2 to score. We're going to be shorthanded for 52 seconds. Borden goes for the penalty. I believe it was on Civarelli. Refs are trying to get the score right. Oh boy. They just shorted him 22 seconds. I'll take it. We thought they were going to call more time. Now Donner's telling them it's 15 seconds left. We try to do the right things. We almost got rewarded. Tim, we're going to score here because we tried to do the right things. You'll see. Guaranteed a PHC goal is coming here because of karma. We told him the right time because Tim Clements is a phenomenal scorekeeper. He knew the time that was supposed to be on the first penalty. The Boston Junior Eagles coach heard us. They put up 30 on the clock. Eagles coach says, fuck that. Should have been 52. This is like the delay in the Eagles game Thursday night. Scorekeeper cannot get the score right. And there we go. They finally got it right. They got it on the wrong side, but they got it right. Yeah, it's on the wrong side still. Tommy in on the draw. 5-on-3 for 52 seconds. Seiden gets it. He's going to rim it all the way around. Get out of the zone, and it does. Nice job. Luke Seiden pumping his fist in the middle of the ice. He's saying, I'm going to get a paddle of my tuchus in the car on the ride home for that. Seiden steps up. He rubs the guy out. Seiden is going to wheel behind the net. He's going to rim that around. He's looking for Thomas. Thomas couldn't get to it. They got to set back up in the diamond. Oh boy. Boston Junior Eagles in the slot. Thomas has got to go. Oh. Boston tried to go weak side. Jumped over his stick. Thomas. Oh, that could have been a trip. They don't call it shot. Gowdy makes a save. Rebound comes to Thomas. Thomas chips. He's going to go for a change. Clement stays out. We are now short for 33 seconds. Boston shoots behind the net, tries to wrap. Shot in on Gowdy. Oh no. 8 seconds left on the power play. Clements had it, couldn't get it out. Civarelli battling. Penalty is over. Shot hits the crossbar. Victor comes out. He picks that up, pushes it up the wall. Boston's got it. Boston dumps it back in. Clements goes for a change. Here comes Elder. Aegeus, Elder, and Victor out now. Victor throws it. Boston scoops that back up. Nice play there by Tushev to break that up. Aegeus is hooked. Aegeus tries to shoot, cannot. Elder with a one-touch to Victor. Nice save by the goalie there. Aegeus is going to peel off and go for a change. Here comes Lapino. Elder is... That's not Elder. That was Victor knocked down. Victor. 10:36 left in the second period, or third period. 6-2 your score. Victor falls, loses it. Here comes Boston right back down our neck. Victor goes for a change. Joey's going to come out. Elder comes in, steps into his guy. That puck comes to the point. Joey's there, pushes it out. Lapino there. Joe pushes it forward into Lapino. Lapino in. He's got Elder with him. Comes. Joe's going to keep that in. Joe dumps it into the corner. Lapino's going to chase. Boston's going to rim that right around. That comes to Joe at the point. Joey has it. Joey, he was looking for Elder. Got to make a play there. Just threw it away. Here comes Boston. Shot. Stone. Joey and Luke collide. Boston kid shoots, comes right to Joe, who was late to get up. He hits Lapino with a pass. Joey goes for a change. Lapino comes for a change. Elder goes for a change. 6-2 to score, 9:24 left in regulation. Longo comes out with Louis Plotnick, Asher Clements. Clements picks off that pass. Longo has it. Plays it to Plotnick. Plotnick throws it in on goal. Clements crashed the net. Clements loses his stick. Clements skates by the bench. He has no stick. Clements kicks it. He did play soccer last weekend. .8:41 on the clock. Clements has played 40 seconds of this shift with no stick. He did make contact with his skate. Boston shoots. Gowdy says thank you. Eagles coach is screaming something. Loose puck in the corner. McDonough can't handle it. Boston scoops it up. Boston plays it back in the corner. McDonough bodies a kid. Thomas comes in. Thomas pokes it free. Thomas is fucking hacked. Victor rubbed out, but Aegeus picks it up. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Thomas trying to play it to Victor. Thomas shoots. Goalie makes a save. Aegeus behind the net. He's tied up. All three of our guys below the net. Victor tries to shake a kid. Cannot. Loses it. Comes back to him. Victor is going to be pushed. They got to get it deep here. Oh, here comes Boston. That was why they got to get it deep. 2-on-1 the other way. Nice job by Aegeus to get back. Boston sidesteps the kid. Oh, boy. We're running around here a bit. Vic throws it to Aegeus. Thomas and Victor are going to go for a change. Out comes Elder. Out comes Joe. Here comes Rocco Lapini. Lapino steps up. That comes right to Joey. Joey back to Lapino. Lapino loses it. Joey pokes it forward. Lapino is going to be first to that. Joe goes down. In comes Joe. Joe is tied up. London backs up. That's an ice. .6:47 left in the period. 6-2 your score. It would be nice to pick up another goal here. Elder lines up for an offensive zone draw to the goalie's right. Elder tries to push it forward and does. Elder has it. Elder wheels behind the net. Joe's there. Joe is dumped. Comes right back to Elder. Elder has it. Oh, God, Elder almost picked it. Luke's side and just rams the kid into the wall. Luke looking for Joe. Joe ties the guy up. Nice job by Joe. He slows the kid down. That comes right back to Joe. Joe bumped off the puck there. Elder push. Joe's going to go for a change. Boston could have been offsides. Boston shot kicked aside by Gowdy. Luke side and runs into a guy. Luke talking to the kid. Lapino and Elder caught out there. Longo's out. 5:59 left in regulation. Lucas pumps it to the corner. Luke side and says, no problem. I'll go back to the corner and get it. Luke accepts contact. Luke's going to murder this kid. Comes right back down the gut. Elder and Lapino got to get a change. They've been out there for quite some time. Lapino has it. Gets his pocket pick. Doesn't get it deep. Elder goes for a change. Out comes Clements. Rock's going to peel off and go for a change. Nice little play by Blake Tushev. Tushev's pumped. No call. Clements goes into the corner. Clements actually has a stick this shift. That's a positive. And then down goes Blake. He's dumped. No penalty. Burke steps into Blake. Tobias has it. Looking for Longo. Longo has it. Longo loses it. Longo try to find Tobias. Boston breaks that up. That comes to McCafferty. McCafferty shot. Oh boy, hits Civarelli. Nash was there. We gotta get it together. Boston plays it around. We look like the team from the third period this morning after we looked like gangbusters in the first 15 minutes of hockey. Tobias loses it, and here comes Boston right down our neck. Boston drives wide. Gowdy save. We need a whistle. We need a whistle here. Tobias is going to go for a change. Clements is going to go for a change. Longo's got to get this puck deep, and we got to get a change. Longo tries to toe drag. He misses. He goes into the corner. Longo. Tied up. Boston pushes that forward. Oh, my God. Good play. That was Thomas. Otherwise, it's a 3-on-2 the other way. Civarelli goes for a change. Longo's coming for a change. Here comes Victor Ruger. 3:56 left in the regulation. 6-2 your score. Logan Borden gets it at center ice. Get it deep. And he does. Thomas and Victor will chase. Thomas falls. Tries to play it back to Kellen. Thomas sticking a guy along the wall. Maddox has it, leaves it off for Victor. Victor leaves it for Thomas. Kellen's bodied. Here comes Boston. Boston pushes it out. Kellen has it in his skates. Throws it back. Thomas gets a stretch pass. Toe drags, shoots. That's a save. Maddox after the whistle, and Maddox is going to the box. Maddox will go for a slash. We'll be shorthanded for 1:30 with 3:02 left. Elder and Joey come out to kill. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We get a D-zone draw to Max Gowdy's left. 3:02 left in a period. Elder will take the draw. Seiden lines up behind him. That puck comes to the point. That's shot, hits Gowdy, goes into the corner. Luke Seiden there. He's battling. Elder forces. That puck comes to the corner. Elder and Joey on a 2-on-2. Here we go. Elder is going to drive. Oh, he had his kid beat. He's calling offsides. He wasn't offsides. We'll take it. Whistle, 2:36 left in the period. Elric, Vasny, and McCafferty come out for Boston. Tushev and Civarelli. Joey and Elder will stay. Elder in on the draw. Wins it to the wall. Boston is first to that. Elder pressures. That puck comes off the wall. Boston drives wide on Civarelli. Boston there. They drive around the net. Oh my God. That goes in. 6-3. I have no idea how that puck went in, but it did. I don't know if it hit somebody and trickled in. But that found the back of the net. Plotnick comes out with Lapino and Clements, Borden and McDonough. 2:22 left in the period. Borden will chase. Lays it off the wall. Clements kicks it to himself. Lapino's offsides. Clements drives. Throws it back to Borden at the point. Borden shoots. That goes into the corner. Louis Palatnik's there. Palatnik spins off the top of the circle. He's going to take a shot. Hits a guy. Clements was there, but Boston pushes it forward. Here comes Boston 2-on-2. A lot of odd man rushes lately. This is a 2-on-2 for Boston. He steps forward. Shot. Wow, that had fucking eyes on it. Goes wide. Pino tried to kick that forward. He couldn't. A minute and 24 seconds left in regulation. McDonough wheels behind the net. Lays it off for Borden. Oh, Borden had Lapino. No, that was Lapino. Goes behind him. Jesus Christ. Getting a little sloppy here. Oh, Kellen McDonough is run into. Kellen draws a penalty with a minute and 4 ticks left in the hockey game. Joey and Luke will play the point. Thomas, Victor, and Maddox up top. That puck comes to Joe. Joe pushes it back to Luke. Luke plays it to Thomas. Thomas has it. Thomas looks, plays it to Siding. Siding has it, plays it back to Thomas. Thomas takes a shot, glove save. But I go with Gius in there mixing it up. Gius brings a little different flavor to this team. He's not afraid to get into the crease and mix it up. That's something we lack. That puck comes to Joe. Joe again pushes it to Luke Siding. Luke Siding has it, plays it down to Tommy. Tommy plays it back to Luke. Luke's got Joe. He plays it to Joey. Joey has it, plays it. Oh, tried to play it across. Thomas is back. Here comes Joe. Nice job by Siding. Has it. 28 seconds left in the period. Luke has it. Leaves it all for Aegeus. Aegeus shoots. It's loose. Oh, God. Puck goes into the corner. Victor has it. Victor has it. He's got Joey. Weak side. Still has Joey. Loses it. Thomas runs it, kid. Victor, or Maddox, forces, and that'll do it. 6-2 to final. Or, I'm sorry, 6-3 to final. First period, way better effort. Wheels fell off a little bit. We gave up 3 power play goals, which we cannot do. We will play tomorrow. We do not know what time. We will let you know. We will come down to seeding. We will not be in the playoffs, that I can tell you. 1-1-1. I don't even know the fucking record at this point, but it ain't good. 1 win, 2 losses, and a tie. My guess is we will get either Cupper Academy or Middlesex tomorrow, based on the outcome of the Mid-Fairfield game on the other sheet. Cupper has not won a game yet. Mid-Fairfield has won twice. I'm assuming they will advance, so we will probably get Middlesex or Cupper. We'll keep you posted. See you tomorrow morning, bright and early. For those of you on the East Coast, they're saying there's going to be a bunch of storms and we may not get the hell home. That is not an option. I got shit to do on Monday. So we will see. Stay tuned for tomorrow. The game times will be posted. Tomorrow, we will be taking donations for the broadcast. This shit is no longer free. Live barn is $40 and you don't get to hear nothing. So we're going to want some cash.